welcome back to another season of Fast Facts Live. I hope I blew out your speakers already because I'm only going to get louder.
You're not in focus.
I'm not in focus? Oh no! Hey everyone. It's a great way to start when I'm not in focus. There I am. Now I'm just going to stay like this. Hey everyone. That was Tom. I'm Dan. This is Fast Facts Live. This is your first time watching. It normally starts like this. Oh no, Snoopy fell down too. Yes, it's another season of Fast Facts Live. Unlike HBO, we only take a week off between seasons. Unlike them, they take 2.5 years. You may have noticed some differences. We have a new intro. It no longer says "with love from Milwaukee." That's correct. It is now with abject hatred and disgust from an undisclosed location in Kansas City, Missouri. The person who just appeared on your screen is Tom.
Hi.
How's it going, Tom?
Oh, that's not good.
His mic isn't on.
Well, it should be.
It should be on, but it's not on, so I'm going to keep talking. Also, hands-free, no microphone, lavalier.
Hold on.
Are we silent?
No,
Okay.
your mic's just stupid. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Do. The screen went black. Intro, yeah. Yeah, it says my mic ain't working.
Is it working now?
They should hear you.
Oh, good. I hope that you
God.
loved that.
Oh God, you're so loud.
I'm so loud. Perfect. Again, if this is your first time playing Fast Facts Live, at least it's not a Russian hacking. Is it not working? It's not working. Okay.
Oh my God, what is going on? Is the mic from the camera
Working?
No, hold on.
We did a mic check.
That we did. We'll be right back. Okay, we should be good.
Are we back?
Hold
We're
on.
back.
Are we?
I don't know. Are we back?
Yes.
Okay, we're back. I would like to thank all the love and support that I got over text. Caroline said, "You're doing great, sweetie." And Tom, "You're doing great, sweetie."
Oh, thanks.
So yes, things have slightly changed here at Fast Facts Live, including we will now be starting every show with a new technical mishap, unlike before when we were starting it with recurring technical mishaps.
Well, yeah. This is how this show works.
Yeah, nothing. It's like a comedy of errors. It's a Shakespearean drama comedy. I don't know. Great. Let's get into the rules, Tom.
Oh, dear God.
Oh no.
I think it's this one.
This is how we play Fast Facts Live, everybody. Okay. We have 5 rounds of 5 questions each. 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You have the Hail Mary question at the end. We're switching it up a little bit. You can wager between 0 and 10 points. So you know it adds a betting aspect into it because we're degenerate gamblers. It also makes it more fun. You have 30 seconds to answer each question. 29, 28, 27. You can double or nothing one round. If you get every question in that round right, you get twice your score. If you get even one wrong, no points for that round. And send your answers to ChartyBot, who you've all been interacting with all the teams that have signed up, so thank you for doing that. And lastly, do not cheat, or Charty will eat you. And those are the rules, folks, here at Fast Facts Live. I like leaning on this, so I'm gonna keep doing this. Hopefully I stay in focus.
Okay. Let's take a beat.
Okay.
We just went quickly into this.
Yes, we did.
The only things we're changing this time around are you wager
The Hail
for
Mary.
Hail Mary now.
Mhm. Yeah.
So after you submit your last question in round 5 in the toss-up, it will say, do you want to wager between 0 and 10 points? Everybody can wager between 0 and 10 points.
Even if you have 0 points.
Even if you have 0 points. We were looking and most people had, like the person in last usually had at least 10 points.
Yeah,
So
like 12 or something.
it averaged around 10. So 0 and 10 points for everybody. So be careful because it's actually, it'll be
It's a wager.
It's a wager. So if you miss the Hail Mary, you lose the amount of points that you wagered.
So if you bet 10 points and you get it wrong, it will be like you've been trucked by Derrick Henry, in case anybody watched the football game last night.
Yeah.
The football game. I'm not using trademarks or anything because we'd have to pay for that.
Yep. All right. I think we're good.
We're good. So in that case, I'm going to go over all the teams that we have in here. Also, I have a desk now, and by desk I mean a coffee table on top of a lockbox that looks like a desk. There's a pumpkin, Snoopy, and my father. Oh, that was a picture of Tom's family, I think. Anyways, team names. We got the Chunky Monkeys, Gam Pops, Keychains, All Quiet on the Boomer Front, Paving the Parkway. We are out of Hershey Kisses. Mack Truck, True That, Trumpets, Keychains, Brownies in the Oven, Vice Squad, Goat Meal, Invisible Frisbees, Ferber and the Joes, Olaf's Cool Kids Who Want Pizza, No Talking, Just Trivia, The Kinder, Cheese Grater of Doom, The Right Winks, and Last Minute Team. Thank you all for playing. Let's get into round 1 of Fast Facts Live. And round 1, ooh, see, there's a new insert for me, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm in the middle of the frame. So, round 1 is I'm walking here. All questions about Christopher Walken. Question number 1, Walken had a fever on SNL, and the only prescription was more cowbell. Which band's song was in such dire need for more cowbell? 30 seconds. Moving right along to question number 2. Walken decided to become an actor after appearing on the Colgate Comedy Hour, the first program to be broadcast in NTSC, which is a specific standard for what kind of television? 30 seconds. Hey, it's time for question number 3. Walken played villain Max Zorin in the 1985 installment of the James Bond franchise, with a theme song performed by what Epizeuxis? I didn't read this word while I was going over. Epizeuxis English New Wave Band. Let's go to question number 4. Walken's hairstyle is modeled after what celebrity, probably remembered much more for their hips and voice than their hair? And our last question in the Christopher Walken category. Although he ultimately didn't land the role, at one point Walken was considered to play what smuggler and starship captain? 30 seconds. And that is the end of round 1. I am really close to the Fast Facts Live thing on there. Too bad. Send in your last answer to ChartyBot. If you ever don't know an answer for a question and you want to move on to the next one, just send in anything. There's no penalty for guessing. You'll get it wrong. But just send in like the letter A if you don't know something, you want to move on to the next question. That way the scoring doesn't get messed up.
Well, just say, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. A, Dan, stop telling me to do things. I'm my own woman. Anything like that. Actually, if you say, Dan, stop telling me to do these things, I'm my own woman, you will get 9 points. However, we are contractually obligated to subtract 9 points from there, too. Hey, it's me. It wasn't your family. It's us.
Oh. That's because when I changed tabs. I made Dan's monitor based on my computer now, so when I change tabs, he sees me change tabs.
Yeah, it's really fun. Okay, that's it. Let's go into round 2. This round is paintings. Answer these questions about paintings. That's it. Question number 1. Salvator Mundi, a painting of Jesus Christ, sold for $450 million in 2017. Which Italian Renaissance artist painted the piece? Moving on to question number 2. Edvard Munch is best known for painting which Home Alone inspiring work? Question number 3. What style of art, reminiscent of comic books, is Roy Lichtenstein best known for? Question number 4. For over 5 decades, Norman Rockwell illustrated the covers of what weekly magazine? And lastly, works by Gustav Klimt, Raphael, and Van Gogh, among others, are still missing, having been plundered by which European regime? That brings us to the end of round 2, which means you need to send in your last answer to ChartyBot. If you really want to double or nothing on it, you know what? You're a free person, you can do so. We're going to be back in a little bit with the answers to rounds 1 and 2, rounds 3, 4, and 5, and probably more technical errors. So don't go anywhere.
Jinx us, Dan.
I'm doing that on I'm reverse jinxing us. We're going to have so many errors when we come back, so don't go anywhere. On top of old fast facts, all covered in I didn't think this far.
Dan doesn't know this song.
I just heard it for the first time over the break when Tom was singing it.
He doesn't know what this song is.
I don't. Well, I looked it up. It's On Top of Old Smoky by Burl Ives is what
Yeah.
Google says.
Do you notice that you're brighter now and better composed?
Well, Better composed in the shot.
Yeah.
Better composed physically and mentally.
I didn't turn this light on.
There you go, Tom.
I look no different.
It doesn't.
In fact, I look darker.
It does.
It's fine. We're having a great time.
We're having a great time. Let's go over the answers
Okay.
to rounds 1 and 2. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Question 1. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell to the song Don't Fear the Reaper by Blue Oyster Cult. Question 2. Christopher Walken decided to become an actor after appearing on the Colgate Comedy Hour, home of the brightest teeth. The first program to be broadcast in NTSC, which is a specific standard for what kind of television? Color television. NTSC stands for No! Tommy, some color! Question number 3. Christopher Walken played villain Max Zorin in the 85 installment of James Bond with a theme song performed by what epidemiologist English new wave band? That is Duran Duran.
Epizexis means 2 words repeated one after another, or 1 word repeated immediately after it. So like zoom zoom, or choo choo train.
Cool. cool. Christopher Walken's hairstyle is modeled after what celebrity? With the flirty hips? It's Elvis. Who else is known for their hips? Shakira. That was the only other answer that we got. But Christopher Walken's hairstyle is modeled after Shakira. Think about that answer. And lastly, although he didn't land the role, at one point Christopher Walken was considered to play Han Solo. Moving on to round number 2, paintings. Salvator Mundi, a painting of Jesus Christ, sold for $450 million in 2017. Who painted it? Leonardo da Vinci. Or, as the TikTok says, Da Vinci? Question number 2. Edvard Munch is best known for painting what Home Alone inspiring work? Oh! Question number 3. I slapped my face really hard. What style of art reminiscent of comic books is Roy Lichtenstein known for? He's known for pop art. In fact, he actually just copied a comic book frame for his most famous painting, I learned looking at his Wikipedia page. Question 4. Over 5 decades, Norman Rockwell provided the covers for the Saturday Evening Post. And lastly, all these works were plundered by the Nazis or the Third Reich. We accepted both answers. So don't worry, Mom. You got credit for it. Now, with that...
Don't worry, Mom. You got credit for the Nazis.
Yes. A phrase that all mothers want to hear at some point. You got credit for the Nazis. Let's move on to the next round. 2-timing athletes. That's right, it's athletes that cheated on their wives. What? No. Athletes who are known for 2 sports, baseball and cheating on their wives. No, I'm just kidding. We'll show you a picture. You tell us the athlete. Athlete number 1. Who da- Moving on to athlete number 2 in 2-timing athletes. That's it. Athlete numero 3. I'll be really disappointed if you get this wrong. and an athlete of equal stature to this one. Who's this? And lastly, we say two-sport athlete because it's a sport. Who is this? I hope you enjoyed that round, because it's over now. Go on and take a bow. My jaw still hurts. I slapped it. I slapped way too far back, so I hit the tendon part of the mouth. So I don't know. Next week I'll just have the big old school face wrap thing because I'll be in the hospital. Fast Facts live from Aurora Healthcare. Let's move on to round number 4. If you know the drill, double or nothing, all that jazz. So anyways, round number 4, spooky tunes. Answer these questions about all your favorite Halloween tunes. Also, before we get into this category, the week before Halloween, Halloween is on a Saturday, so I think it will be the 27th when our show is.
Sure.
Yeah, 27th or 28th.
The Wednesday before Halloween.
Yeah, the Wednesday before Halloween, it's going to be all Halloween-themed trivia. So call up all your Halloweenies and have them play too. We will have an extra prize, and that is the satisfaction of winning and nothing else. So anyway, question number 1, what dance was a graveyard smash? Question number 2. Weird Science and Dead Man's Party are two jams by which band with a bouncy name? Question number 3. Which horror movie icon provided the voice of the narrator in Michael Jackson's Thriller? Question number 4. Speaking of Michael Jackson, he sung the chorus on the song Somebody's Watching Me by which musician who might be interested in automation? And the last question. According to Creedence Clearwater Revival, what celestial body that is bound to take your life is on the rise? That's it for round number 4. Send in your last answer to ChartyBot. If you're a real spooky ghoul, double or nothing that round. If you hated the fact that I just said spooky ghoul, don't double or nothing it. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the answers for rounds 3 and 4. Oh, I'm full screen now, so we're not going to take a quick break. We're just going to watch me. Just kidding. No, we'll be back in a second with answers and more questions on Fast Facts Live, so stay tuned. Hey, 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 we're back. It's fast, it's fact, it's live, it's Fast Facts Live. I'm still Dan. This is still a pumpkin. Until one day we switch, it will stay that way. I don't have anything else to add. Actually, I need to double check right now. Yeah, I do have something else to add. We have a Patreon, and I realize that it's not... We have a Patreon, and if you want me to stop doing this with my hands, you can give to us on Patreon. We have a specific $55 a month tier. That is, you get to control Dan's movements for the entire show. So you can do that. That's just kidding. But we do have a Patreon. We have 3 tiers: Charlie's friends, lovers, and pals, I think.
Friends,
mistresses and lovers. There also is now an option on Patreon that you can donate any amount that you want. So if you want to donate like 12 cents, you can do that.
It's $1 minimum.
Okay, if you want to donate 12 cents plus an extra 88 cents for processing and handling, sure.
It's a custom monthly donation.
Yeah.
So you don't get any perks or anything, but you can set it up. I just want to give $1 a month. You can set that up.
So you can do that if you want to do that.
There's also a new donate button on fastfactslive.com/play, where you can just donate a one-time any amount. If you like what we do and don't want to subscribe or anything, you're just like, I'm going to throw some money at them.
Or
it's appreciated.
Or if you don't like what we do and you really want us to stop, you have to know that we are easily bought and sold.
We should make like a counter where it's like, if we hit $10,000 in donations, we'll quit. We'll stop.
If we hit $10,000,
all right, set an amount.
Okay, 54.
We make that a month.
Well, goodbye, everyone. This has been fun. The Patreon website is patreon.com/fastfactslive if you would like to donate. Anyway, that's my spiel. Now let's get into the answers for round 3, athletes who cheat on their wives. Just kidding, athletes who cheat on their sports. Number 1, who's this in the suit and the no hair? That's Deion Sanders. Tom misspelled Deion Sanders. There's an I in between there. He played football and baseball. Number 2, Bo knows a lot of things, but Bo don't know diddly. That's Bo Jackson. Football and baseball, again. The 2 sports that really cross over the best. Number 3,
you say the 2 sports that cross over the best, and then show this guy.
Maybe the sport that doesn't cross over so well to baseball. This is Michael Jordan, for those of 2 of you that got it incorrect, I think. You may recognize him from the Hanes commercials. He was also a basketball player and briefly a minor league baseball player. Athlete number 4. The less said about Tim Tebow's baseball career, the better. He is mostly a football player, and even that's in quotes. He participated in the sport of football. And lastly, the beefiest boy of all, this is Brock Lesnar. He is a professional wrestler, mixed martial artist, and he was briefly on the practice squad in the preseason team for the Minnesota Vikings. So if anything, he's a 3-timing athlete. Tri-timing athlete? I don't know. Let's move on to the next round. Spooky tunes! What dance was a graveyard smash? It was the Monster Mash. Weird Science and Dead Man's Party are by Oingo Boingo, who, fun fact, their lead singer and band leader is Danny Elfman, the composer who did the music for the Mission Impossible films, for Spider-Man, for a bunch of other movies. He's an actual composer. Real spooky. Number 3, who did the narration in Thriller? That was Vincent Price. Oh, that was awful. Number 4, speaking of Michael Jackson, he sang the chorus on Somebody's Watching Me by which musician who may be interested in automation? I threw that hint in there because it's Rockwell, and if you've ever driven through Milwaukee, you may have noticed the Rockwell Automation building. If you haven't driven through Milwaukee, you're probably like, okay. And to that I say, thank you. And question number 5. According to Creedence Clearwater Revival, what celestial body is bound to take your life if it's on the rise? It's a bad moon. Okay, that's it. It's time for round 5. It's our grab bag, toss bag, throw the bag. It's time to play a game of cornhole category. And question number 1, it's not a group, it's just a regular random question. So pour one out for groups. Anyway, Queen Elizabeth II was known for owning is known for owning several kinds of dogs. What kind of dogs? I can't read. Question number 2. What African country is the world's largest producer of vanilla? Question number 3. Advil and Motrin are branded versions of what drug that I'm allergic to? Question number 4. With the Lakers NBA Finals win on Sunday, I almost said Saturday, I can't read as I said, how many championship titles does LeBron James have? And the 5th and final question in our toss bag. John Spencer is both the name of a cabinet secretary in the administration of President John Tyler and the actor who played a chief of staff to President Bartlett on what NBC show? Tom, stop drooling. Okay, that's it for our grab bag category. Send in your last answer to ChartyBot. If you don't do that, you can't do the Hail Mary question, and you can't bet on the Hail Mary question. And as we all know, we're all degenerate gamblers here, and we all want that sweet, sweet reward. Right, Tom?
Right.
Right.
Before we go to the Hail Mary,
Hey, it's me. Oh, it's Tom.
I have so many. I have to hit like 6 buttons.
Yeah.
Caroline Norton just became a $2 patron.
Oh, thank you, Caroline. Thank you for your support of us.
She gets no tears.
No tears. Well, I'll cry for you. I just want to, just as a shout out to Caroline, their team name, is All Quiet on the Boomer front, and in the athletes category, they said that Michael Jordan was Doc Ellis, which props to you for knowing who Doc Ellis is, but I also think that you are the first people to confuse Michael Jordan and Doc Ellis, and for that, I'm proud of you. Now let's go over to the Hail Mary question. You know what to do. You bet between 0 and 10 points. If you get it right, you get whatever point you wagered. If you get it wrong, however, wow, it's going to subtract those points from you. If it looks like I'm sitting weird, it's because I'm grabbing the stem of the pumpkin right now. I think I'm given enough time to bet, so let us go into the Hail Mary question. Discalced Carmelites are a Catholic mendicant order. I wrote this question. I'll say it again. Discalced Carmelites are a Catholic mendicant order known for their refusal to wear what? You have 30 seconds. That's it. That's time. The clock faded away above me. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the winner of the first episode, the first game of Season 4 of Fast Facts Live. You can put that on your resume if you win, so don't go anywhere. We're back. It's fast. It's fact. It's live. Let's not waste any time. That's the first time I've ever said that. Let's go into the answers for round 5. Grab bag, toss bag, general knowledge bag. As many times with bags as you want. Queen Elizabeth II owned corgis. Unfortunately, they have passed. What African country is the world's largest producer of vanilla? That is Madagascar. 2, escape to Africa. Advil and Motrin are branded versions of what drug that I'm allergic to? At least we think I'm allergic to. Can't do the tests because I'll just welt up anyway. It's ibuprofen. That's why I take acetaminophen, because I don't like my liver. Number 4, with the Lakers NBA Finals win on Sunday, how many championship titles does LeBron James have? He's got 4. 2 with the Miami Heat, 1 with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and 1 with the Los Angeles Lakers. And lastly, John Spencer is both the name of a cabinet secretary in the administration of President John Tyler and the actor who played a chief of staff to President Bartlett on what NBC show? Hey Tom, do you want to cut to you? Yeah.
Yeah, right before the end of the show.
I haven't given the answer. It's the West Wing. Okay. Now, the Hail Mary question. Discalced Carmelites are a Catholic mendicant order known for their refusal to wear what? They don't wear shoes. And we don't have an out-and-out winner. We have to go to a tiebreaker for the first time since season 2, I think.
Do you want to give the scores?
Yes, I will.
Like now? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Because I fear everybody who's not the tiebreaker, I'm not explaining this well. Anyways, I'm going to give the scores for everybody, and then we'll have the tiebreaker question. Okay. So, starting in 22nd place, Girls Just Want to Have Rum with 1 point. In 21st place, Trumpets with 4 points. In 20th, we have Paving the Parkway with 7 points. All Quiet on the Boomer Front has 8 points and are in 19th place. Gam Pops and the Chunky Monkeys tied with 9 points in 17th. Ferber and the Joes and Keychains ended up with 11 points. Olaf's Cool Kids Who Want Pizza have 12 points. The Cheese Grater of Doom has 16 points in 13th place. The Kinder has 17 points in 12th place. Then a big tie. In 8th place, we have Mack Truck, Brownies in the Oven, The Right Winks, and Last Minute Team, all with 18 points. In 7th place, we have the Vice Squad with 23 points. In 5th, we have a tie between Keychains and We Are Out of Hershey Kisses. In 3rd place, we have a tie between My Parents, True That, and my brother and his fiance, Goat Meal, or as they want me to pronounce it, Go At Me Al. They have 35 points. They're in 3rd place, which means tied for 1st place and will be participating in the tiebreaker. We have Invisible Frisbees and No Talking, Just Trivia. So without any further ado, only No Talking and Just Trivia have been sent this question, and the question have been sent the form to fill out the answer. No. I don't understand how anything works.
So, both of you have just received a message that says stand by for a tiebreaker. When he gives the tiebreaker answer, just reply with your answer.
You heard that. No one else. Just Invisible Frisbees and No Talking, Just Trivia. And the question is, how many years ago was the Order of the Discalced Carmelites founded? Whoever's closest wins. We're not cutting away. We don't have any music. Is there background music going on right now?
Music.
Okay, good.
I don't have an IFB for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was complaining to Tom that I don't have an IFB. He's about a safe COVID distance away from me right now. A little more than 6 feet. Although we are indoors, so, you know.
Neither of them have replied with an answer yet.
Come on, we don't have all night. I have to go write a blog post.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. We have one answer.
We have one answer, okay.
Do you want to give?
This is very visually exciting for the rest of the teams,
Do you
isn't
want to
it?
give the other person 30 seconds?
Yes, whoever didn't send in their answer
It's
yet.
No talking, just trivia.
No talking, just trivia. You have 15 seconds.
15.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Oh, he got it.
8.
They got it in.
They got it in.
Yep.
And who's the winner, Tom?
Oh, well, you have to give the answer.
Okay, the answer is 458 years ago.
All right. Invisible Frisbee
Uh-huh.
got it in first and got it exactly correct.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Wow!
No talking, just trivia did 450.
Oh, so close! Ah, that was exciting. Right, wasn't it? Congrats to Invisible Frisbees on your win this week in Fast Facts Live. You will be getting your prize of a $10 Amazon gift card just in time for Prime Day to be over, so you can't take advantage of that. Thank you to everybody for playing. Hopefully you come back next week. We'll have some more excitement on Fast Facts Live. We won't. I'm going to knock on as much wood as possible. We won't have the 3 minutes of technical difficulties at the beginning. Or, to reverse jinx us, we will have 3 minutes of technical difficulties at the beginning. So that way it won't happen. So again, thank you all for playing. Thank you to Tom for producing.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I'm just making sure the scores are right.
Okay, he's double checking to make sure that nothing got all...
I think the tiebreaker point got added to the right team.
that nothing got bungled or bangled or anything.
That should be good.
Thank you to Charty. We didn't mention Charty at all, just ChartyBot. Charty's been here the entire time. Thanks for being here, Charty. We live in constant fear of you. And yes, that's it. Come back next week for another edition of Fast Facts Live. I have been, will continue to be, and am Dan O'Keefe. In the meantime, stay safe, have fun. Bye-bye.